We all know that the last thoughts of the day can leave a lingering imprint on our minds. But what if I told you that the right words spoken just before sleep could unlock an endless flow of success in every aspect of your life? It's not magic, it's science. Specifically, it's a powerful fusion of neuroscience, quantum principles, and energy alignment. In the next few minutes, we're going to explore how the words you say to yourself before sleep can directly influence the energy around you and ultimately shape your reality. This is about more than just a nightly affirmation. This is about creating a vibrational shift in your mind and body that aligns you with your greatest potential. Are you ready to dive in? To grasp how the words we speak can transform our reality, we must first understand the intricate relationship between our thoughts, our energy, and the quantum field. At the core of this process is the realization that we are not merely physical bodies confined to space and time. We are energy in motion, constantly interacting with the invisible fabric of reality that surrounds us. This realization is crucial because it brings us to the understanding that the way we think, feel, and speak has a profound effect on our lives, as these mental and emotional states influence the energy we emit and how we interact with the world. Our brains are sophisticated biological systems that generate electrical signals, and these signals are not just isolated to the brain itself. In fact, the electrical impulses our brains produce create electromagnetic fields that extend far beyond the physical confines of our skull. These electrical patterns and frequencies that emanate from us are not mere byproducts. They are the foundation of our interaction with the world around us. Just as a tuning fork creates vibrations in the air when struck, our brains generate vibrations in the form of electromagnetic fields that reverberate throughout the space we inhabit. The frequencies generated by our brains can influence not only our own experiences, but also the people and environments around us. When we speak, for instance, we are not only using sound waves, but also releasing a particular energy signature that aligns with the frequency of our thoughts and feelings. This creates a ripple effect, sending out energy into the world that interacts with the energy of others, the environment, and even unseen forces that reside in the quantum field. Think of the brain as a radio transmitter, constantly emitting signals. The type of energy we emit depends entirely on the frequency at which we are vibrating. If our thoughts are negative, pessimistic, or filled with fear, we are broadcasting a low frequency, one that will attract more of the same. However, when we think positively, confidently, and with gratitude, our frequency rises and we begin to resonate with higher vibrational energies. This is where the magic happens. Now let's dive into the concept of the quantum field. This is where the unseen magic of the universe operates. The quantum field is a vast interconnected space that exists beyond the physical world we can see and touch. It is the foundation of all matter, energy, and potential. Imagine it as a limitless sea of possibilities, constantly shifting and evolving, where every possibility and outcome already exists as a potential reality. This is a concept that quantum physicists have been exploring for decades, and it ties directly into how we can shape our experiences. The quantum field is filled with infinite possibilities, potential health, wealth, relationships, and opportunities. Yet to access these potentials, we must first align our energy with the frequencies of these possibilities. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you want to hear a particular station, you need to tune the radio to the right frequency. Similarly, to tap into a specific outcome, you need to align your energetic frequency with the desired reality. But here's the catch. You cannot access these potentials by merely wishing for them or hoping they will come to you. Instead, you must be in harmony with the energy of those possibilities. If you want financial abundance, for example, you need to align your frequency with the vibration of abundance. This is where your thoughts, feelings, and emotions play a crucial role. Thoughts are not just fleeting mental events. They are energetic impulses that carry weight and power. When you think, Your brain produces electrical signals that send out energy waves, creating electromagnetic fields. These fields radiate outward and interact with the world around you. Positive thoughts, for instance, create high-frequency energy waves that attract positive experiences, while negative thoughts generate low-frequency waves that can draw in undesirable circumstances. Emotions, too, are an integral part of this energetic process. Every emotion you experience generates a corresponding frequency. When you feel joy, love, or excitement, you are emitting a high-frequency energy, which can attract more of the same. On the other hand, emotions like anger, fear, and frustration generate low-frequency vibrations that may attract experiences that mirror these emotions. The fascinating part is that your thoughts and emotions are not just internal phenomena. They are deeply interconnected with the external world. You might not be able to see the electromagnetic fields you create, but that doesn't mean they aren't there. The quantum field, which is the underlying matrix of all existence, responds to these vibrations by aligning your reality with your dominant frequency. You are constantly interacting with the quantum field, whether you're aware of it or not. And because the quantum field is governed by the laws of energy, the thoughts and emotions you choose to focus on will determine the types of experiences you draw into your life. If you are stuck in a cycle of negativity and fear, you will attract more situations that reinforce these feelings. Conversely, if you choose to focus on gratitude, positivity, and joy, you will begin to attract circumstances that reflect those higher frequencies. The key to harnessing the power of this energy lies in your ability to raise and maintain your vibration. You do this by consciously selecting thoughts and emotions that align with the reality you wish to create. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to tap into the quantum field and draw experiences that align with your desires. One of the most important things to understand is that you don't have to do anything special to earn success, love, or abundance. These things are already available to you, waiting in the quantum field for you to tune into them. It's not a matter of working harder or waiting for something to happen. It's about aligning your energy with the frequency of your desires and allowing the universe to bring them to you. The period just before sleep is one of the most powerful and transformative times of the day. This is when your mind and body are transitioning from the waking state to the sleeping state. And during this transition, your brain waves undergo a shift that makes you more receptive to new information and influences. By harnessing this natural shift in brain activity, you can reprogram your subconscious mind and align yourself with the frequencies of your desires. To understand why this time is so powerful, let's take a closer look at how the brain behaves before sleep. While we are awake, our brains are typically in what is called the beta state, which is associated with active thinking, problem solving, and external focus. As we begin to relax, our brain waves slow down, shifting from beta to alpha. The alpha state is the brainwave pattern associated with relaxation, calmness, and heightened receptivity. In the alpha state, your mind is still awake, but it is less focused on the external world. It's the optimal state for meditation, visualization, and affirmation work. It's also the state in which your subconscious mind is most impressionable and open to receiving new programming. This makes the moments before sleep an ideal time to plant seeds of success, abundance, and peace in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is a powerful force that governs your beliefs, emotions, and actions. It stores everything you have ever experienced, every belief you have ever formed, and every habit you have developed. The subconscious mind is like the operating system of a computer, quietly running in the background, shaping your reality according to the programs it has stored. However, just like a computer, the subconscious mind can be reprogrammed. By intentionally choosing the thoughts, words, and emotions you focus on before sleep, you can begin to shift the programming in your subconscious mind. This is why repeating specific phrases or affirmations before sleep is so powerful. The words you say become seeds planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious, where they can begin to grow and influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This process is not just metaphorical. It has been backed by scientific research. Studies have shown that the subconscious mind is more malleable when the brain is in an alpha or theta state. These states occur naturally during the transition from wakefulness to sleep, making this a prime opportunity to reprogram the mind for success. Think of your brain like a supercomputer, constantly processing and storing data. The words you say to yourself are like installing new software on this system. Just as installing new software can change the way a computer operates, saying specific words can change the way your subconscious mind processes information. By repeating the words, "I am aligned with my highest potential," before sleep, for example, you are essentially telling your subconscious mind that this is your new operating system. You are overriding old, limiting beliefs with new, empowering ones. The more you repeat these words, the more ingrained they become in your subconscious, eventually becoming the dominant programs that shape your actions and decisions. Now that we understand the science behind the mind and energy, let's break down how you can use this knowledge to transform your life. The words you say before sleep have the power to shift your internal frequency and align you with the success you desire. This is not just about saying empty words, it's about creating an energetic vibration that resonates with abundance and effortless flow. The first part of the phrase, "I am aligned with my highest potential," is a powerful declaration of self-belief. When you say this, you are reminding yourself that success is not something you need to chase. It is already within you. The key to accessing your potential is aligning your energy with it. This affirmation serves as a reminder that you are not separate from your desires. They are already part of you, waiting for you to tune into them. The second part of the phrase, "Success is flowing to me effortlessly," serves as a declaration of ease. Success is not about struggle or competition. It is about allowing and receiving. By saying these words, you are reinforcing the belief that success can come to you without force or effort. You are removing the energetic blockages that may be preventing success from flowing into your life. The final part, "I trust the process of life and I am open to the unexpected," is a reminder to surrender to the flow of the universe. Trust is essential because it removes the need for control. The more you trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing, the more you allow the quantum field to deliver your desires in the most unexpected and miraculous ways. By saying this phrase, you are telling the universe that you are open to the magic of life and ready to receive whatever comes your way. The first phrase, "I am aligned with my highest potential," serves as the cornerstone of your practice, establishing a solid foundation upon which everything else can be built. It is more than a simple affirmation. It is a declaration of a deeper truth about your innate power and the infinite possibilities that lie within you. In this seemingly simple statement, you are making a profound declaration to the universe, your mind, and your body that you are ready to step into your fullest potential, not in some distant future, but in the present moment. To truly understand the power of this affirmation, let's first explore the concept of alignment. Alignment, in this context, refers to being in harmony with the natural flow of the universe and with the highest version of yourself. It is the idea that you are not working against the current of life, but rather moving with it, using its energy to propel yourself forward. When you align with your highest potential, you are essentially syncing your energy with the frequency of your desires, whether those desires are related to career, relationships, health, or personal growth. This alignment is not about forcing things to happen or striving relentlessly. It is about tuning your internal state, your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and actions to match the vibration of your goals. Imagine yourself as an instrument that needs to be finely tuned to play a perfect note. When your thoughts and actions are in perfect harmony with the outcome you desire, success becomes inevitable. This brings us to an important shift in perspective. Success is not something you have to chase. Society often teaches us that success is a race, that it must be earned through endless striving, hard work, and competition. We are told that only through constant effort and perseverance can we achieve our dreams. While hard work is certainly important, it is not the only ingredient for success. And in fact, it can often be counterproductive if it is driven by fear, desperation, or the belief that success is always just out of reach. By affirming that you are aligned with your highest potential, you are tapping into the deeper truth that success is not something you need to chase or fight for. Success is not external to you, nor is it a prize that you must win through struggle. Instead, success is an inherent part of who you are. It is already within you, embedded in your very being, waiting for you to unlock it. When you say, "I am aligned with my highest potential," you are signaling to your subconscious mind that you are in the process of remembering this truth, that success is not separate from you. It is already yours, and you are simply aligning with it. This alignment does not require force or excessive effort. It's more about removing the blocks and limiting beliefs that have kept you from seeing the truth of your potential. These mental and emotional blocks can be deeply ingrained, perhaps stemming from past experiences, societal conditioning, or subconscious fears. However, by making this affirmation a part of your daily routine, you are signaling to your mind that it is time to remove these barriers and replace them with the truth of your limitless potential. When you speak these words, "I am aligned with my highest potential," you are not just saying them casually. You are activating your energetic field. Your words are vibrational, and as you speak them, you are sending out a specific frequency into the quantum field. This frequency acts as a signal to the universe, your mind, and your body, indicating that you are open to receiving all that aligns with your highest potential. The energy of this statement prepares your body and mind to move into a space of complete alignment with the abundant possibilities that exist in the quantum field. Your energy shifts, and as a result, you begin to attract people, opportunities, and circumstances that match this higher frequency. This is the power of alignment. You no longer have to chase success because you are now vibrating at the same frequency as your highest potential. As a result, success flows to you naturally, effortlessly. When you consistently affirm your alignment with your highest potential, you are reprogramming your mind. This is not just about repeating words. It is about creating a new reality. Your subconscious mind, which influences 95% of your behavior, begins to accept this truth as its new program. This shift in perception will affect how you think, how you feel, and how you behave in every situation. Over time, this will manifest in external results as your new alignment brings forth new opportunities, relationships, and experiences that were previously outside your reach. There are countless examples of people who have experienced profound transformations simply by shifting their energy and aligning with their highest potential. For instance, take the story of a person struggling with financial insecurity. This individual may have worked long hours, pushed themselves hard, and fought to get ahead. However, despite their efforts, they remained stuck in a cycle of scarcity. When they shifted their focus from the struggle and began affirming their alignment with abundance, saying things like, "I am aligned with financial freedom and I trust that money flows to me effortlessly," their reality began to change. Opportunities for financial growth began to show up, relationships with influential people were formed, and a new sense of ease and possibility emerged. By aligning their energy with abundance rather than scarcity, they became a magnet for opportunities that were always available but previously out of reach. Another example is that of an entrepreneur who was working tirelessly to build a business, but feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from their original vision. The entrepreneur felt like they were always chasing after clients, sales, and success, but it felt like a never-ending cycle of hustle. Once they started affirming their alignment with their highest potential by saying, "I am aligned with the success and growth of my business, and I trust the process," their mindset shifted. Instead of struggling, they began attracting clients, partnerships, and opportunities effortlessly. Their business began to grow exponentially, and the sense of struggle dissipated. These examples demonstrate the transformative power of alignment. When you are aligned with your highest potential, everything changes. Success is no longer something you have to force. It is something that flows to you. The next part of the affirmation, "Success is flowing to me effortlessly," builds upon the foundation of alignment. It represents a shift in perspective from the belief that success requires struggle to the understanding that success, when properly aligned with, can flow to you with ease. This shift is one of the most liberating realizations you can have, as it removes the burden of constant effort and struggle. Many people believe that success is something that must be earned through sheer hard work, long hours, and relentless perseverance. This belief is deeply ingrained in our society, where hustle culture has become synonymous with success. The idea that success comes only through struggle and sacrifice can create a sense of pressure, stress, and burnout. This mindset often leads people to push themselves too hard, neglecting their health, relationships, and well-being in the process. However, this belief is not only exhausting but also counterproductive. The truth is that when you are aligned with your highest potential, success becomes a natural byproduct. You no longer need to chase it. It simply flows to you. This does not mean that effort is not required, but rather that the effort is no longer driven by desperation or fear. Instead, it is inspired by passion, purpose, and alignment with your true self.